Hi loves, it's Elle and welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for being here. Today is our continuation of Newness Week. Okay, today we're going to be talking all about the eye area and some new products that I've been trying and kind of loving. So if you want to know more about that, hit the subscribe button, share this video with somebody you think might like it, and let's do it. Alright, we're talking all about TATCHA is Clinical, a new brand that I'm trying, and another new brand that I am trying. Can I be as vague as possible? Hope y'all are doing great. How's your day going, guys? I'm loving this week. You all, this coming days and this week, it's gonna get fun. So I'm super excited. All right, so let's first talk about, I'm gonna save something till the very end, so stay with me here. So let's talk about, though, the Is Clinical Eye Serum. And I don't have makeup on because I want to show you what I do for the majority of the time during the AM. And I will tell you what I do for the PM too. But this is the Is Clinical C Eye Serum Advanced, okay? Now, this is a vitamin C serum. I get a lot of questions all about, like, do I need an eye serum? And then if I do use an eye serum, do I need an eye cream? It's really gonna be up to you. For me, I enjoy using eye serums because for the most part, they are going to be jam-packed full of ingredients and then not super hydrating. You know what I mean? So they're not usually both. So I use an eye serum first. It's super lightweight. It's not going to give you milia. And then I use an eye cream afterwards. So this guy is like $58, so he is a little bit expensive, but I do have just to be transparent, an affiliate code in the description box, but it's a discount code for you guys. But this is going to brighten the under eyes. It's also going to help pigmentation under the eyes, as well as be an antioxidant. It's going to support your SPF that you're going to put on, all of that good stuff. And you only need very little bit of your eye serums, you guys. That's really something to really know, is that this eye serum has lasted me now 2 months, and I'm like halfway through it, okay? Because I only use it in the AM. So that's something also to remember. Make sure you don't overuse these eye serums. It contains 7.5% time-released vitamin C. Like I said, to brighten that under eye area. It is L-ascorbic acid, so if that is a problem for you, just know that that is the vitamin C in here, but it is extremely stable. It has not turned yellow or orange on me in 2 months. It's really been a great eye serum I've been enjoying. It also is going to help obviously encourage collagen production, as well as reduce puffiness and then help with the fine lines and wrinkles around that eye area. There is also a copper tripeptide growth factor, maximizes the vitamin C in here. So there's also growth factors in here, which I absolutely love. And obviously for me, I enjoy using products that are designed for the eye area because they won't add irritation to that area. So a lot of people ask me, you know, do I really need an eye cream? Why can't I just use my moisturizer? It's up to you. But those things usually aren't formulated for the eye area. So here we go. I'm gonna take drops. One, I can't really show you because it's like clear and watery. 2 drops. I'm gonna tap this bad boy in. And this you can use on the orbital bone. So you can just pop that on all the way up here. And it sinks in so gosh darn quick. And that's as easy as it is. And that's all you need, like 2 drops, and you're good to go. Now, let's get on to the next one. It is the beautiful TATCHA Silk Peony eye cream. If you have seen recently that I have been very grateful and blessed to be the kind of, I don't know what you call it for, the ambassador for this eye cream on the TATCHA site. This is not paid, this is not sponsored. I do a lot of brand work that has nothing to do with my channel. And basically I go in, speak to the ingredients from my standpoint, and then obviously they upload them. You can find it on the Sephora website for this eye cream. Now, what I really love about this eye cream, is that it has the How to Say 3 complex in it. So it has your red algae, it has your rice, it also has your green tea, okay? And so those are all jam-packed antioxidants that are just freaking fantastic for that under eye area. It also has silk built into it, so it does kind of give that smoothing effect to the under eye area. It kind of gives a blurring effect to it, and it really pairs well with your makeup. I find that for me personally, it goes on beautifully underneath your SPF or underneath your concealer. So what I do is, you can see I've really used this. A little bit goes a long way, you guys, okay? This is just like all of the other products that are really high quality formulated. You don't need a ton of product here. So all I do is I just take a little bit like this, okay? And this is what I use for daytime. This is me right here. I tap in and around the orbital bone, and this is it. And it does have like a slight kind of, I don't want to call iridescent because it's not iridescent, but it does, if you can see, it just gives a nice blurring effect to that under eye area. It gives a really nice natural highlight. I have been running around lately like this, so all I have on is the Jose Moran SPF, curl my eyelashes, and then, you know, I have this on, and then I'll put an SPF on after. Around my eyes. But look how nice that is. So this is something to remember. This is going to be a hydrator, all right? This is absolutely going to be anti-aging, but you're not going to like get, you know, your eye, this is not a lifting eye cream, okay? It is not a treatment per se eye cream. This is all about hydration. This is all about delivering amazing antioxidants into that eye area. It's all about really maintaining that moisture barrier around that eye area, protecting it, as far as also that what that silk does is also protects that area as well. So this is not going to be like, oh, I have lifted eyelids after using this. Now, some people may, because they're not used to just amazing antioxidants and benefits of those ingredients in the eye cream, but this is really more for that smoothing, that protecting, that antioxidant, and that amazing hydration that this eye area needs. It's already sunk in. I can put my foundation and my concealer right on over it. But at night, I sometimes use this as well. And what I will do is I will use a little bit more. So that's what's nice about this eye cream, is you obviously like so many, but it's not so rich that you don't feel like, oh my gosh, this is so heavy underneath my eye area. But then at night, when I do want a little bit more nutrition and a little more hydration, I will add a little bit more onto it. It also is kind of like a balm texture, so you can kind of warm it up in your hands and then tap it in, and it just goes on. It's so silky. I love it. You know, I'm a big TATCHA fan, but I've really enjoyed this eye cream, and I've been using it pretty religiously. This is really what I've been using for the past 2 or 3 months, so I love it. All right, let's talk about this. It is the brand new launch from my friends at QRX Labs, and you heard me talk about this like a month ago when I kind of first started trying this. It is the Eye Reboot Serum, okay? This is what I use at night, not every single night, but a lot of nights. It is definitely formulated by labs that make a professional strength type of product. The price point is so fantastic, and it's a really nice size bottle. It is 1 fluid ounce, and it is 6% pure caffeine with hyaluronic acid, rosehip, retinol, niacinamide, and ferulic acid, okay? It's really fantastic. This for the price point. So if you are somebody that really wants to try that Dr. Dennis Gross that I talk about, the retinol ferulic acid eye serum, this is going to be a dupe for it. Now, this also has niacinamide in it, and it also has rosehip in it, okay? So it has 2 forms of vitamin A in it, and it also has caffeine in it, so it's going to help with depuffing and overall kind of darkness under the eyes. Now again, I say use this at night because it does have a retinol and does have rosehip in it. Again, I do not use this every single night, but I do use this quite often and have noticed a really nice smoothing kind of texture to the eye after using this, as well as really nice eyelid texture. So you can use this, not obviously down here on the eyeball, okay, because nobody needs that, but around the orbital bone, okay? It does also have green tea in it, as well as vitamin E and glycol, and then also it does have glycolic acid in it, okay? So, but that's really far down on the ingredient list because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get asked about this because you know I don't love using acids around the eyes, okay? But this is buffered, this glycolic acid in here is buffered with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 different ingredients before it, okay? So it's not gonna burn. It's really not gonna exfoliate really that much. I'm just gonna be honest. With where it is in the ingredient list, it's not gonna add exfoliation. But if you do have a little bit of flakiness around here, that retinol as well as the rose hip will really help out with it. Now, this is a product that I want to make sure that if you're using a retinol, a rose hip, anything like that, really making sure that you're using something that is formulated for the eye area is very important, okay? This is an ingredient not to mess around with. This is something that you use, you know, kind of maybe every other day or a couple times a week. But you need to make sure if you're using a retinol or a vitamin A or a niacinamide around the eye area, I also think of vitamin C, it needs to be formulated for this eye area. Your eye area is very sensitive, very delicate, and it needs to be treated as such. Now, that's just my opinion. When you use this, it does have a top that you need to push down on it, so it's nice and airlocked. It does have a colored container, so it doesn't, you know, get disturbed by light. I keep this in a very dark cabinet. I do keep it in my fridge. Sometimes my fridge is a little full right now. It is a little bit of a thicker serum, and again, a little bit goes a very long way, okay? So that has been great. All right, so this is a new product line that has just been introduced to me, and it just launched actually, and it's called FLEUR and B, and this is called Eyes Baby. Do you love the name? From Ice Baby. It's an anti-aging eye cream. It's natural ingredients, it says, and no nasty toxins. So this is going to be in our green family of products. It looks like this, and I have been using this at night as well on top of the retinol serum or on top of my Biossance serum, whichever I kind of feel. But let me tell you a little bit about this. So this is an eye cream that contains peptides. Obviously, we know that's for anti-aging benefits, as well as a lot of really great moisturizing properties like oils and extracts. And so it's really formulated very nicely. It also has glycerin. It also has sunflower seed oil, which you know I love. It also has aloe vera, niacinamide, squalene, that's from olives. It does also have caffeine in it. And it also has algae in here. I will let you know that it does have lavender oil in it, so it is not, it's synthetic fragrance free. It has real no scent to it, honestly, when you're smelling it, but it does smell like a little bit of lavender. So if you are sensitive to scents, it does have lavender in there. And then it also has green tea extract in it. So it's just a really fantastic eye cream that is really hydrating. So again, we're not going after this super lifted or, you know, treatment eye cream, but it is fantastic for those that want to go a little bit more natural, that wants to have less toxic ingredients. You know, I love that it has niacinamide in it, because we know that obviously it's an anti-inflammatory. It has peptides in it, so it's going to be anti-aging. And then it also has caffeine, and like we talked about. So it is really a fantastic little eye cream. I've been really enjoying it. The price point for this brand is beautiful, you guys. It is absolutely stunning. It dries down like a dream. The one thing I really like to use, I actually have used it under makeup before, and it does sink in really, really quickly. Okay, so that is fantastic. I don't necessarily know if I would use it if you are super oily in the eye area, but definitely everybody from normal to dehydrated would absolutely benefit from this eye cream. It's just been a really nice little, you know, addition to my routine, some nice hydration. So those are the top brand new eye products that I have been using. Have you guys used any of these products? Have you guys tried the new TATCHA eye cream? I'm just very excited about the Newness week, as I was. If you guys saw my video on Sunday, I just have so much fun, and we're coming up into the next few days of makeup. So stay with me. I love you all so, so much, and thank you so much for being here. Lots of love from me to you. Bye, loves.